Friends, let me ask you something. When you hear the word pension, what comes in your mind? Something related to your dad, work related benefit, something like old people talk about, right? Because most people in their 20s think exactly the same way. But there's a number you must need to know. 100,000 pounds. That's the amount you must have at the time of your retirement. And how could you make this if it's only possible when you start saving as soon as possible? Today I'm going to explain what actually pension is and why starting in your 20s is a superpower. So let's start. First of all, what actually pension is? Think of it like three pots of money. Pot 1, state pension. This comes from the government because when you work, you pay national insurance and is at the age of 65 to 67, you will get a weekly amount which is roughly round about £221 right now. Now, not enough to live rich but a stable foundation. Pot 2, it's a workplace pension. And guys, it's a literally free money because you put a small amount of your salary, your employer adds in it, and government add tax relief, and literally it's a free money. Pot 3, it's a personal pension. You open this by yourself with your bank, and you control it. You choose where your money goes. Now the concern is why starting in your 20s is really a superpower, because it's called compounding. Compounding means your money grows on itself. Vanguard, the one of the most biggest company in the world, explain it like this. Compound growth happens when your interest on your savings start earning returns. Over the time, compound can turn your small savings into substantial nest egg. Let me show you the numbers. Let's suppose you save 100 pounds a month, only 100 pounds, and you start at the age of 25. And you stop at the age of 65. So in that time, you put your money 48,000 pounds total, but at the end you get 2,64,000 pounds. And same thing if you start at the age of 35 with the same amount 100 pounds, then you can end with 1,21,000 pounds, and that's the 1,23,000 pounds less just waiting for the 10 years. So same money, same effort, but just starting earlier. So that's the magic. Now here's the part most people ignore. When you join a workplace pension, it's literally a free money because you put your small money in, your employer adds up, and government adds tax relief. Let me give you an example. For example, your yearly salary is 30,000 pounds and you put 5%. It's around 1,500 pounds. Your employer adds its 3%. It's around 900 pounds. Then government adds tax relief 25% on your top contributions. It's another 375 pounds. Now you put your 1,500 pounds yearly, but you get 2,775 pounds, and that's 1,275 pounds is totally a free money. The UK Financial Advice website puts it simply. They said a workplace pension is one of the best way to save for the retirement because you get contributions from your employer and from the government. It's not complicated, it's not trick, it's literally a free. And if you are not joining, that means you are leaving it on the table. Now the question is, what if you are self-employed? You don't get contributions from the employer, but you can get tax relief from the government. Open SIPP, self-invested personal pension with Vanguard or AJ Bell, and transfer a little amount in it which is feasible for you, and automate it, then same compounding magic work. Now the question is, and the main part is, how much should you save? It's the half percentage of your age. Like if you are 25 years old, you have to save 12.5% of your salary. This might sound like a lot, but remember, little part of it comes from your employer and little part of it comes from tax relief. So your actual cost is smaller than it looks. Now the thing is, which is the best time to start? And the number one answer is 10 years ago, and the number two answer is today, because your 25 years old self can make your 65 year old self a quarter millionaire, and your 65 years old self can wonder why no one explained this sooner. So guys, choose wisely. Now this is the episode 9 of my series of personal finance for beginners. In episode 10, the final episode, I will explain the 10 money mistakes that beginners can actually make. But for now, check your workplace pension and see you are enrolled or not. If not, then log in today and tick that box and start at least £100 a month because your future self is watching you. Now guys, if you like this video, please subscribe and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.